spend hours, days, weeks, months looking for that perfect gift. Have you ever wanted or needed something so bad that you thought you would just die if you didn't get it? Currently, 102,014 people are dying for that gift, that phone call, the chance, the gift of life. The problem and reason I am here today is to inform you, to answer any questions you might have, like, what is organ donation? How can you give that gift? How old do you have to be, or can be? How healthy? What can be donated? Types of donation, and steps you can take to become an organ donor. According to organdonor.gov, 102,014 people are on the list. 77 of them will receive an organ, and 19 will die today. That means 6,935 people will go without this year. I'm hoping to persuade even one person to give that gift, to get on that registry. One person can make the difference in 50 people's lives. Because there's so many things that can be donated, 50 different people can receive a gift from you. Now, first and foremost, how old can you be? Age doesn't matter. You're never too old or too young. From elderly to infants, you all can donate. If you're under 18, your parents can give parental permission, and all people of all ages are potential donors. The condition of your organs is far more important than your age. Currently, there is 80 million registered donors. Sounds like a big number, right? Well, that is up 9 million in the last 18 months, but that unfortunately means that there's 224 million people not registered. And unfortunately, that number of 100,000 people waiting on the list keeps going up. Now, how healthy do you have to be? There's 3 exclusions: HIV/AIDS, active cancer, or a systemic infection. If you have a medical condition, you must not rule yourself out. Doctors will take into consideration the types of illness, the physical condition, and organs to be donated. Now, what can be donated? Organs: heart, kidneys, lung, liver, pancreas, intestines. There's also combination surgeries where they can do like a heart, lung, or a kidney pancreas. Unfortunately, kidneys can only be stored for 6 to 72 hours, so they must be used immediately. Most organs come from a deceased person, but kidneys, part of a lung, pancreas, liver, and intestine may all come from a living donor. Tissues. Tissues meaning the cornea, middle ear, skin, heart valves, bone, cartilage, tendons, and ligaments. These can be used and stored in tissue banks. These are used to restore sight, cover burns, repair hearts, replace or repair connective tissues like your ligaments, tendons, and cartilage. Now, stem cells. Very controversial, but they can be donated. Healthy adults ages between 18 and 60 can donate stem cells. Now, you're more likely to be a match in your own ethnic and racial group, and there's 3 types: bone marrow, peripheral blood stem cells, and cord blood stem cells. Finally, blood and platelets. Now, you're considered a donor even if you just go give blood. You constantly replace this in your life cycle. Blood is replaced every 56 days, where platelets you can deliver, or you can donate every 2 times a month, meaning 24 times a year. These are stored in a blood bank by typing A, B, AB, or O, and Rh factor, positive or negative. Platelets help the blood clot, and they're replaced within hours of donating them. Now, Types of donation. 6,000 living donations happen annually. In 1954, there was the first kidney donation. It was identical twin brothers. One twin gave another twin a kidney to save his life. Solid organ donation is what this is referred to as, where you can give a kidney. You can also donate a lobe of your lung or your liver, part of your pancreas, or part of your intestines to a loved one or somebody in need. Tissue donation, as previously talked, can be donated more than once because you naturally replace it. Donation after brain death. Most organs today are used because of this. Organs generally remain in great condition after a brain death, and so therefore when the person is removed from the organ is removed from the person, and then they're removed from life support, keeping that organ live even though that person there's no chance that that person will come back. While organs must be used within the next 6 to 72 hours, tissues can be preserved in banks forever. Now, people worry about, you'll be able to tell when the person's in the casket if they've given donations. All incisions are closed, and an open casket funerals can be planned. Now, there's donation after cardiac death. This gets a little tricky because donation after cardiac death occurs only after the patient and family decide to remove life support with no regard to organ donation. So if they decide, oh, I'm going to take this person off life support because they'll be able to save Uncle Gene's life, not going to happen. And then whole body donation. Now, this is where you donate your body, your entire body, to the medical science. What you need to do is contact a medical school or a willed body program to make arrangements. Now, this is where if you have a disease process, they'll take your body. Nursing medical students can work on these cadavers to learn, and also a lot of organizations are using these bodies to learn about different disease processes and possible cures. In conclusion, the decision to be a living donor or a donor after death is a very personal decision. It's a decision that nobody should take lightly, and it's a decision that you must make on your own. Whether a live donor or you decide to give your body to science, that's your choice. You have to let your wishes be known. I printed off personally an organ donation card from Nebraska's website, nedonation.org, and every state has a different procedure, so you need to look into your state's procedure. But I carry a card in my purse that says I'm an organ donator, what I want donated and what I don't want donated, and all my wishes. I also have let my loved ones know that I want to be a donor. If this is a gift you're willing to share, you should become aware of all your state's laws and what steps need to be taken. Now remember, blood and platelets, you're never too old. You can decide what you want to donate and never rule yourself out. Again, I hope I persuade all of you. If I'm lucky, one of you. But giving that gift, giving that phone call, that dream, go to your local blood drive. Put your name on a bone marrow registry. Make a difference. Give that mother, father, sister, brother, and uncle the gift of life. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure when the good Lord cometh, I'm not going to need to take it. Maybe I'll finally lose that 10 pounds I've been struggling with. Do your part. Give life.